Thank you, Godfrey. The city of Freeport is about to go under the knife, so to speak. A major beautification project is underway. And here's our Nicholas Stenko with those details.
Grand Bahama. This island is the fourth largest in the Bahamas at an area of roughly 96 by 17 miles with a population of about 80,000 persons. More importantly, Grand Bahama is one of the closest major islands to the nation's major source of tourism dollars, the United States and Canada. However, for the last several years, Grand Bahama has suffered from several debilitating declines in her economy, mainly due to worldwide recession that has led to much money being dried up in the island's biggest industry, that being tourism, which has led to massive layoffs and closures of once major revenue streams, such as the Isle of Capri casino scheduled to close at the end of May 2009. This would leave almost 300 persons without work. Thankfully, there is a sliver of good news that is sure to raise the spirits of residents of Grand Bahama, especially individuals and businesses located within the downtown area. It's a new initiative brought to the island by the Grand Bahama Port Authority called Downtown Turnaround Beautification Project 2009. The mandate of this new initiative sets out to improve socio-economic factors that will hopefully bring morale-boosting success from the revitalization of the downtown areas. We here at Bahamas at Sunrise were fortunate enough to get the inside scoop on this bold new initiative from two distinct spokespersons involved in the project, Nikira Wilcombe, Environmental Manager for the Grand Bahama Port Authority, and Dudley Francis, Senior Building Inspector for the Grand Bahama Port Authority, as well as Senior Project Engineer for the Downtown Turnaround.
Well, the Downtown Turnaround Initiative was conceived out of an idea to improve the environment and the aesthetics of the downtown area. But it has evolved into looking at the social aspects as well as the economic aspects of that project area. We really want this project to mean something to the persons that are operating in the downtown area, making sure that there is an economic turnaround in that area as well. Success activated by revitalization.
In terms of the infrastructure, we're going to have road improvements where we look at paving of the roads throughout the area. We're going to be looking at improving the sidewalks. We're looking at the landscaping and also the buildings throughout the area. We're going to work in conjunction with the owners so we could improve the look of those buildings as well. Greater security, we're going to work in conjunction with the Royal Bahamas Police Force so that they can also bring to the area a greater measure of security for persons.
We certainly want to improve the outlook of the area. And we hope then that that can transcend into better economic situation in the downtown area in terms of people thriving and persons from the community going into that area. We also want it to be an area that's appealing to both visitors as well as, the locals from around Grand Bahama to come into that area.
We are essentially going to be targeting an area of downtown that we would call Block E. And essentially this would cover over some 32 1/3 acreage of land space, incorporating some 29 shop and business spaces. And including in that area, we're looking at from the street boundaries, Explorers Way in the north to Pioneers Way in the south, and East Mall to the east, and then over to West Mall in the western section.
The cost that we're looking at for this project is over about $3 million, and we're looking at it lasting, or the project span to be about 2.5 years. We are starting in 6 month phases with each of the phases of the project, so there are 3 phases, and so we're hoping to look at the 2011 as a finish date.
Obviously, there will always be human elements to some of the efforts that we'll be making, and that's why we will also be working in tandem with some of the non-governmental agencies, such as the Grand Bahama Christian Council. We're going to be working with the Urban Renewal. These different organizations, I believe, will also play a key role in improving and also extending the working hours that people will pretty much be operating on throughout the area.
For years, Bahamians have clamored for a new hope and new direction in terms of a rejuvenated economy. Hopefully, with this new initiative, they will finally have their dreams answered. For Bahamas at Sunrise, I'm Nicholas Stenko.